Yay, everybody's here and alive. It's nice inside. Where you guys going? No, Lena? Over here.
Oh, we're doing place.
Yeah.
Hello.
Alright. You wanna get
What?
the bag? Right there. Sonia?
What are we doing?
Yeah, go to Bachelorette. Hey, everybody, come over here. Come over here.
Okay. Okay. So we're here to buy wine, but we're also here because we planned this small bachelorette trip for you.
Oh.
That's why she was like, "Are we coming back home?"
Oh, really?
So open it.
So
Here's your first gift.
is this a veil? Yes, it's a veil. That's what you told me to bring out of one. Oh, because we wanted to bring that too. In your stash. I should have wore a dress.
Wear it.
I should have worn a dress. I told you to look cute today. No, you did not say that. You just said give her. Yeah, go get ready. And I told her she's gonna feel so stupid later.
Alright, put it on. This day is all about you, girl.
Wait, did
Alright, so the first thing that we're doing here, Sonia, is a winery tour. So I know you're not 21 yet, but you and Majik can still join us.
Oh, really?
You guys will just get soda. And then we'll get wine. So we're gonna go check in and then we're gonna do a tour. Okay, guys?
This flush for your 3, alright?
What flavor do you want?
What's it? Flavor is, it's going to be cherry apple. Cherry apple. Good.
Somewhere in between a 3/4 and a 2-ounce pour. Everybody's getting the same amount, right? Yes, exactly. Before they just had me pour, and I was like, okay.
So yeah, right now we're just waiting to start the winery tour for Sonia's bachelorette party. We're kind of late. The tour is supposed to start at 11. It's right now 11:20, so 20 minutes late. Got here right at 11:02. Had to go use the bathroom, doing last minute touch up makeups and whatnot. So yeah, that's why we're waiting right now.
Take your guys' glasses.
Sorry, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Alright, so we're outside right now doing the tour.
I wish y'all could wear long dresses like me. I just don't know wear long dresses.
I thought we were supposed to wear a mauve outfit, Luna.
They don't even have a wall out.
Well, you don't have yours at all.
Hello?
Alright, we're too far from that.
Farm here has been here since 1912, but personally the Lot and Box have owned the land since 1955. It was Bill and Ruth who originally purchased it, so that's 3 generations back. So when they purchased it, it was 240 acres and this was a dairy barn. Since then they've cut back, so now we only have about 100 acres of land, 60 of which are cherry trees. The barn obviously is no longer a dairy barn because, you know, there's no more cows, and it's also now the winery. You may be wondering what happened to the cows, why don't we do that anymore? Rumor has it is that they would break out all the time and go on down to Cottage Row. Cottage Row is the really nice lakefront with all the nice houses and private docks. They weren't super happy about having cows in their yard all the time, so we decided to sell them and focus on what we knew best, growing fruit, which is how we've been able to come where we are today. Any other questions? Cool. We can head on into the tour room.
I gotta finish my wine. Did you finish yours already? Ooh, let's go. Let's get it. Good ball.
It was a little sour.
Drive us now, guys. You said it was a little dry, Lena?
It was a little sour.
Oh, sour. I don't know what she said it was.
But I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? Yeah. It is sour though. Yeah, it's nice. You get to try a little bit of everything.
Okay, well, I guess we're from Iowa. That's really what Iowa wineries do too.
Oops, sorry. What flavor did you guys get? A little slushy.
There's just one flavor.
What is it?
I think it's cherry apple.
Cherry apple? Wow. Pretty good?
It's good.
Good? Okay. Do you guys like your slushies?
Yeah.
Yeah, you underage kids.
More in Elizabeth. Oh, more in Elizabeth? Yes. Do you have a favorite vodka? I am under 21.
Oh. You guys want cheers? Cheers to Sonia. Underage people. Cheers to underage. What do you think?
Not bad.
Not bad?
It's
Look
yummy.
at Emily. Don't look at Emily.
You don't like it?
She's not the person to.
How about you? I like it.
Hey, long for you.
I like the color.
It's cute. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Cheers
Oh, I like this one.
Look at this video. You know what she said? She was like, something. You like it?
Yeah, I heard what she said.
That's a great one.
Yeah, so.
I like it though.
Oh, cherry splash. So the first one we got was this one then? Oh, okay, where we started, right?
Yeah,
This is where we started, okay. And we got that one, papa. And then we're doing cherry splash. And then the peach, pear's right. Pear.
So in here we add the juice, some sugar, and some yeast, and that's all you need for the fermentation process. So the yeast will start eating the sugar, which releases carbon dioxide, creating the alcohol. So it's pretty simple, really anyone can do it. Whether it tastes good or not is up to them, but this is how we do it here. So we wait for fermentation to be completely complete, which means all the sugar's been consumed. From there, the yeast will start to die off and settle at the bottom because it has nothing else to eat. So from there, we're left with like a really rough wine, has a bunch of like fruit sediment and dead yeast in it. So you don't really want that. You want a wine that's very clear, kind of like what we have here. I mean, you can have it with all the sediment, but you know. So from there, we filter it through these pads right here. These look like ceiling tiles, but they're actually crushed up seashells and woven together fibers. So we stack like a bunch of them and put the wine through it, and it will catch all the dead yeast and sediment. This is important because we want to get all that yeast out of the wine, because if we re-add sugar and yeast is still in there and is somehow still alive, re-fermentation starts to happen, which means it starts eating the sugar again. We don't want that because then when that happens, it releases extra CO2, which will make the wine bubbly. And these bottles right here can't really handle carbonation, so they might explode. So that would be a huge mess for us.
Oh yeah.
So as you can see, anything that's carbonated is going to be in a bottle like this. So we really want to make sure we catch all that yeast, and as an extra precaution, we do add just a little bit of sulfates to our wine because sulfates act as a sleeping drug for yeast. So any yeast that's still in the wine will be put to sleep. So that's pretty much the whole process. Do we have any questions?
No.
Cool. Okay. And I can move on to our last taste. It's a hard cider, so it's made with a different type of yeast. So it kind of has a different kick to it at the end. People say it reminds them more of beer than wine.
No, it's for Emily. It's for Emily. Because no, she doesn't like the wine.
I did. What's the
Flavor. The sweet one. The third. The second one was good.
Yeah, I like the second one too.
Did you like the first one?
Medicine? Girl, you don't do the medicine liquor. Vodka though. I know, right? She has very interesting taste to cities. Yeah, I will not forget it. Alright, so I bought a flight sheet here. So what they call it? Flight sheet here. I bought the Celebrate flight, so it's Frontenac, Rose, Cherry, Condé, Celebrate, and Audrey Grace. First one. Waiting for Sonia so we could take pictures before we head out to Dorktown or Washington Island. Oh, we have our bride here, Miss Sonia Caboose.
I want to picture of something.
And then my Jace,
Better taking pictures.
Emily's, Joss, and Linda. Yay, Wall Hill. And probably there's like a tourist section area too.
Get the wine sign. I know, go look for if you can do portraits.
All right, where you going, girl? We could go to like the field.
I hit the car this time here.
You know what?
You did?
Like, so
Keep going, keep going.
Yeah,
I'm
she
just
was watching. You know
recording.
why? I didn't like either. I was watching you with Zap.
Okay.
What's it doing? They're moving on.
Pay attention to too.
Yeah, let me go change my shoes because my feet hurt.
Should I take it off? Ayo. Yeah, we'll go to this row right here then, I guess. Alright, taking pictures. Ooh. We're here in the ferry going to Washington right now. Here's the crew. Bing, bing, bing. And then Quadrill's in the car and my G is helping her, you said, with her dress? So I think we're almost there. It's about like 2:30 in the afternoon now. We're gonna get on the island, park, do a tea party picnic. See y'all later. Taking pictures. What now? Stop what you got, girl.
Wow, Sonia.
Achi.
Hello. Thai drama film.
You did. Du king poser 了吗? Except for us. We're almost there?
Yeah.
We're almost here to Washington Island, y'all. These two have never been here on Washington Island or on a ferry, so took their virginity.
I swear, I want to swim right there.
Yeah, I broke y'all cherries.
Look at that bird.
All right, we're probably landing soon, so bye bye. Let's go back.